Right, next gen, current gen. Who gives a shit what gen? It's not all about the Xbox One. It's not all about PlayStation 4. There's another console that is arguably a sort of previous gen, but it's been classed as being current gen, next. Oh, who gives a shit what gen it is? I mean, it is irrelevant. The Wii U, the Nintendo Wii U. A lot of hype and exposure and internet time and discussion is currently going on about PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One. Let's not forget about the Wii U. I know a lot of you guys want to forget about the Wii U, and a few of you have forgotten about the Wii U, thinking of people like SNEStastic. Pete, sorry to pick on you here. I'm not picking on you. I'm just using you for an example. The Wii U hasn't had a great start, in all honesty, compared to the other consoles that have been launched recently or are already available. You know, Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 3. Obviously, they've been around for years and years. They're going to have a massive installed user base. And of course, there's this discussion about graphics, and the Wii U is only just, or was only just about the same level as the Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 3 and blah blah blah. Who gives a flying shit? Now, for once, I'm actually glad that I didn't actually get rid of my Wii U. I did when the Wii came out. I kept it for about 3 or 4 days on release and actually sold it for more than I bought it for, but that wasn't the positive out of that. I never really thought about doing that with the Wii U. I haven't played it. I'm going to be absolutely honest with you guys. I haven't. I've got whatever games that I've got for it. I just haven't played it. It cost me over £400 for the pack that I bought with the games that I got with it, and it's basically sat there gathering dust. I'm going to be absolutely honest. That has somewhat changed more recently with the release of Super Mario 3D World. Now, I'm not going to go into a massive amount about the game. I'm just going to touch on some of the sort of key points, and I'm not going to show you gameplay. There's enough gameplay out there on YouTube for you guys to know what it looks like. And it looks fantastic. It really does look fantastic. One of the original things that came out when it was announced that Super Mario 3D World was coming out for the Wii U, there was quite a bit of a backlash from a lot of people about, you are kidding me, aren't you? You're releasing a game that's already been released for 3DS onto the Wii U. Can't you just give us something new and blah blah blah? I actually thought, you know what, I'm going to wait till it comes out and actually see it and play it before I make any comment on it. And I've got to be honest, guys, the game is absolutely awesome. It really is. And I'm sure if you've read any reviews online, if you've seen any feedback on it, it's a general kind of feedback. But I've only recently started playing it. But I've got to be honest, I haven't had much time to play games this week, or since last weekend. And there's been a number of reasons for that. And at the time that I have had to play games, I've spent it on the Wii U. I've never spent this much time on the Wii U, and I've been playing this. Haven't touched my Xbox One, haven't touched my PlayStation 4. Don't read anything into that. I just haven't had much time, and I wanted to give this game some time. It is, in my opinion, an absolutely outstanding game. It really is. I wouldn't go as far to say that if you haven't got a Wii U, buy a Wii U just for this game, because that'd be absolutely crazy to suggest that you go out and buy a console for one game. I mean, you know, you'd have to be a total knob to, well, no, I won't say that, because I have done that before. Yeah, okay, I will say that, yeah. I'll clarify my own statement there. It is brilliant. It really is brilliant. Who gives a shit whether or not a similar game has come out for the 3DS? This game is just so much fun. I haven't had this much fun playing a game for, I can't remember the last time. I seriously can't remember the last time. It is just, it is everything to me that Mario should be. Now, some people may disagree with that, but I just think it's brilliant. The level design is great. The graphics are awesome. The gameplay is just sweet. It is Nintendo at its best. Effectively on the game, there are, I think there's 12 levels or 12 worlds, and within those worlds there's a certain number of levels within those worlds, and 8 are available off the bat worlds, and there's 4 hidden worlds that you have to unlock. I think I've got to world 5, and I have put a few hours into it, to be honest. I mean, for me, it's been fairly monumental the amount of hours I've put into it, which isn't nothing by a normal gamer's standard, but for my game, you know, for my standards, it is absolutely monumental. And it definitely sucks you in. It simply is a great Mario game. It really is. I would suggest that the difficulty level on this isn't as hard as what it should be, personally. I've managed to get where I am without a massive challenge, so that's possibly a slight negative on it, but I'm really enjoying it. I'm really enjoying it, really enjoying it, to the point that I actually want to play it. I want to come back to playing it. So if I can find half an hour in an evening, I'll spend that half an hour gaming on this game. It is so awesome. It looks brilliant, absolutely brilliant, and it's not just the way it looks, but it's the level design as well. Everything just works. It really is good. You know, the game itself was brought a smile to my face. Now, one of the comments that's come out about the game, and this isn't necessarily what I mean about the game being easy, because I've only used this facility that I'm about to speak about once, up to World 5 and including World 5. I've only used it once. But effectively what happens is that if you struggle on a level within a world, it comes up with a special, and I forgot what the name is now, but effectively that doobry, that suit, whatever you want to call that, in the UK we call them onesies, but it's not called a onesie in the game. Whatever it's called, it's a special kind of special power suit, and it's a specific one that if you struggle through a level and you're not getting through the level, is that it gives you a special kind of suit. But you have to choose to use it. You don't have to use it, you can choose to use it, and it's effectively an invincibility suit, and of course that makes you invincible for that level, apart from falling off a bit of scenery. So if you fall off a bit of scenery, if you've got an edge on it and you fall over the edge, then tough shit, you die. But it gives you invincibility against the enemies. And some people are moaning about that, saying, "Oh, that makes it too easy." Well, you know, at the end of the day, you choose whether you want to use that or not. It's not forcing you to use it. And if you want to use that to help you, yeah, okay, some people will see that as you cheating. That's entirely up to the individual, isn't it? You know, so I don't actually see that being an issue. But like I said, it if anything has made me think, you know, that's a slight sort of negative about it. It is about the difficulty of it. Now, I don't know actually whether or not you can alter the difficulty. I haven't looked, and I presume I've got it on normal. I haven't changed anything, so I'd be surprised if it was easy. I suspect it's normal. If there is a difficulty setting, but I haven't looked that far to see whether it is and one available. But it is an absolutely great game. It really is, and if you're sort of teetering on the edge about getting a Wii U, it's definitely worth considering now. You know, there are a few games out for the Wii U that are worth buying, and certainly at the moment, you know, this and New Super Mario World are the two games that are AAA titles, I'd say, for it, in the context of it being the Wii U, and this game especially is fun to play, and that's what gaming is all about. And yeah, so I'd recommend to go and buy it. And the fact, like I said, that I've spent all available time I've had this week, I haven't touched anything else. Plays great, looks great, sounds great. It's Mario at its best, or near its best, I'll say, because that'll piss a few people off if I say it's Mario at its best. But it is brilliant. Go and buy it. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Speak to you again soon.